So today we are looking at the codiad vulnerability. So for the codiad vulnerability, basically it's a web-based IDE, so it has to be running on a web server. What we have on the Windows here is a Apache machine that's running off SAM, right? So the web-based IDE basically lets the user assess development environment remotely, or it is also another way to like get a lightweight IDE on your system. So what we'll be doing today is we'll be checking out the exploit behind codiad. Yes, it is actually discontinued, and there's due to like major exploits and advances in technology, then the creators just simply abandoned it and chose to go for alternative web-based IDEs like Cloud9 instead. So basically, from what we do is we'll run an nmap scan to see what ports are available and open on said machine as part of reconnaissance. But since we already know, to save a bit of time, yeah, see, there's a port 80 HTTP, so I assume there must be something running on it, right? So what we'll do is we'll just go to 216.81.100 over here on our browser, and we see that it's codiad. Then from there we'll know that it is actually an outdated IDE that has vulnerabilities. So what we'll do is we'll actually visit the exploit now. So the exploit is actually a Python script, and it's very easy to use. What I'll do is I'll just paste this in. So call the exploit, will state the exploit as the vulnerable web server's IP, the username and password, which is a default admin. So we'll set in our own attacker's IP address, the port which we will be listening in, and the version of the exploit, or the version of the system that the web server is running on, which is Windows. Well, it's either Windows or Linux, but in either case, if it's wrong, you can just try the other one based on trial and error. So it prompts us to do this, set up a listening for the port 888, and we'll just hit OK. And from there we are in. So this is a PowerShell, so you can do anything that you want with a PowerShell. The privileges will be according to the current user of the web system, or rather the current user of which the web server is stored in. So yeah, can go and see what's inside the files, can basically do whatever you want with PowerShell. So now we are gonna look at the countermeasures behind it. So for countermeasures, actually it's pretty simple, in a sense that for us, we'll just block any address in or out using said codiad application, as we believe there's no need for it to there's no need for the data to travel because the user can just simply access said application on his own machine without needing anyone else accessing said application. So what we'll do is we'll just deny and we'll commit this. So the application tag is codiad and the action is deny, and those are the two main things that are going to block this vulnerability. Okay, so now that is done, can go ahead and see the connection was reset actually. So it is now unavailable to us. But since this shell has been established already, it will still remain established. However, if it was to be re-established using the same functions as earlier on, you will see that the connection is aborted, right?